What's good? Oh, shit, I got something on my damn hat. New camera pick up too much. New camera pick up too much. Hold on, let me adjust it. New camera be getting like stuff I ain't expected to get. Stuff on the hat. Anyway, what's good with y'all, man? What's goody? What's goody? We gonna talk today. We are gonna talk today. What's going on? What's going on? Let's see who's in here. Let's get to that part. Hold on. Last time I went live, my damn thing tapped out, turned off, and all that. So, before I get too excited and go too hard, can you all see me? Can y'all hear me? Before we go too far, you know what I'm saying? Last time, I remember my joint tapped out if y'all was here. So, and I acknowledge everybody as y'all let me know that y'all can see a brother and hear a brother pretty good. Let me see. Spot, can you save me? What's good? Deontay, what's good? What's up, Rome? Absolutely disgusted, disappointed the way the Cowboys Nation is acting. We got to get it together as a fan base. That's fact. Dak Attack, what's good with you? You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure y'all know who Dak Attack is. Y'all make sure y'all support that brother's channel. He be killing it out here. You know what I'm saying? This issue is sad, boy. It's very sad. It's very, very sad. Rebel 95 with the yes, sir. Appreciate you. Chip Game Sports, salute CFT. Appreciate you for jumping in and hollering at a brother. Let me see. DJ Sam was good. J Money was goody. Trying to acknowledge everybody that's in here. Brad Harris, what's going on? Jeremy Sapp, Jose Banks, what's good? NYCE, what's going on? Tavis Banks, what's good? Cool G. I think I got everybody ready. Red. C. Kelly, my fault. Matrice Foster, I'm up in here. What's good with you? What's good with you? I think I got everybody. Y'all know I be trying to acknowledge everybody as they come in. Anybody I missed, y'all know y'all my people, so I apologize for that because I ain't trying to be disrespectful. But okay. Now that we didn't got the pleasantries out the way, I'll read this first super chat, then we'll get to it. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. I just passed it. Lucas Herbert, $5 super chat. Thank you, Lucas. I wish we were playing today or tomorrow. This sucks. I wish we was too, man. I wish we was too. But we ain't earn it. We ain't earn it. I ain't here to front or lie. Cowboys did not earn it. Cowboys deserve to be at home. It kind of is what it is. Yeah. I don't know what else to say to that. Cowboys didn't earn it. We don't need to be don't deserve to be playing this weekend, rather. But, you know, it is what it is. Let me ask y'all this. Alicia D, what's going on? See, she jumped in here. Crystal was good. And it's still Dallas Cowboys for life. That's a fact. Can y'all do me a favor? Hit the like button, as Alicia D said. Mike Jink is in here. Mike Jink was good. Hit the like button. Let's get it to 100 likes as soon as possible. It's 90 people in here, so I guess that's impossible. But let's try to build it up. And as you're doing that, please type in the comments, how are you feeling? Usually I like to do that after a win, but you know what I'm saying, ain't gonna be none of that for a long time. So how are you feeling, Cowboys Nation? Let's talk about that before we get into the long list of people from Jerry Jones to Mike McCarthy, Dan Quinn, Dak Prescott and his brother, Micah Parsons and his brother, CeeDee Lamb and his mother. Respectfulness to every family member. I will tell you this in advance, and I'm going to read the comments. I see some of y'all disappointed, frustrated, and everything like that. I'm not going to disrespect nobody's family member. So if you're in here to say CFT about to go with CeeDee Lamb's mom, I ain't crazy. No, I got a mother, and I'm respectful. Miss Lamb, or I don't know her last name, let's call her Miss Lamb, is entitled to her opinion, and I understand the anger that she presents when you want your son to succeed. So I understand that. Definitely not going to disrespect Tad Prescott. Salute to Tad. He's like our unfiltered voice to Dak. So I appreciate what Tad does. And I think it's Terrence Parsons is Micah Parsons' brother. And he just speaking his frustrations. We don't know if that's directly from Micah or just his frustrations, but we'll touch on all the family members. I ain't got no problem with none of them. Just to get that out the way. You know, I ain't want nobody. Some people might have came here like, oh, Miss Ramirez. I ain't want y'all to think I was gonna come here and disrespect nobody's family. I ain't on it like that. I'm I'm wild. I talk crazy. Y'all know that. But I'm not about to disrespect nobody's family. Um, Lucas Herbert, another $2 super chat. This is going to be a long 7 months. Very, very long 7 months. Very, very. And you know what? Hopefully we learn a lot as an organization from the top down to realize that we got a long way to go. You know, now I ain't expect this joint. It's 119 people in here. I ain't expected to be the customary 300 people that usually be rocking with us, 200 something. Because Cowboys Nation is hurt right now. Can we agree on that? I'm seeing everything from disappointed to frustrated, unfortunate, just things like that. You know, confused. I'm seeing these are the things I'm hearing when I ask y'all how y'all doing. Kareem RQ3, what's good with you? Lola Cowboys, what's good? Just speaking to some people that slid in here that I just noticed that was in here. So I understand. And listen, I've been on Twitter, Cowboys_fan talk. I've been on Twitter going crazy, you know, because at the end of the day, I'm a fan too. Cowboys, where does he at? Cowboys fan talk. That's it. Cowboys fan talk. If you wonder what CFT stood for, just in case you was confused, I'm a fan first. That's what I represent. I feel like I would like to call myself the people's champ. Are y'all cool with that? You know, you're not supposed to give yourself nicknames, but I would like to call myself the people's champ just because I feel like I represent Cowboys Nation as best as I can. I don't come in here trying to tell y'all how to feel or if it's wrong to feel. If you're angry at Dak or Micah or McCarthy and everything, that's your listen. I get it. My biggest thing I ever say is I hate scary Cowboys fans. You know, I just don't like scary Cowboys fans. That's my thing. Just don't be scary around me and we good. And if you wonder if you saw the camera move, remember I got a new camera, so it will move. It has software in it, so it does do its thing. We'll play with the camera later in the year. We ain't gotten to that point yet. Where we gonna play with the camera? Hold on, I didn't close the chat. Hold on, let me pop the chat back out. My fault. Hold on, let me get to it. Hold on. I'll read the chat right here. Because I missed a $10 super chat from my guy. Pardon me, I had to move the chat thing because it keeps moving on me. 140 people in here. Y'all hit that like button for me if you can. If you don't mind. $10 super chat from my guy, Titan Omega Music. Appreciate you. Honestly speaking, everybody from fans to players to now their family members is still hurting. Facts. Everybody just upset right now. And I understand it. Everybody just need to just decompress for a lot, like a month. Our hurt feelings is showing. It's a fact. You know, a lot of the people that hate Cowboys Nation celebrating right now. I got a bunch of Eagles content creators that I'm fairly cool with. I don't know if we best friends or nothing, but you know, we good. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's a business relationship or not, but let's just for the sake of argument say we're friends. You know what I'm saying? And thank you for that super chat. They celebrate right now. They are celebrating. This is exciting to them. They love our misery. And I get it. Especially for me. I talk way too much trash. They on me. They on y'all. And rightfully so. Because when we see the Eagles in turmoil, we laugh too. Now, there's certain things I don't laugh at personally. Like I'm not an injuries person or nothing like that. I try to keep it all football. But I get it. You know, they in here to laugh. I mean, look, my one frat brother, Keith Murphy, the unbeaten, my dog, he in here, I guess, calling me a clown. I don't know what's going on with you, Keith. I need to call you at this joint because I can call you. Yeah, I don't do the clown thing. You know what I'm saying? That I don't do that. Y'all know I talk a lot of trash, but we're not gonna do that. It's a typo, all right, because I could call you. We can just get to it. I don't play those games. I can get to you. You live up the street. Let's keep it football. Let's keep it football. Because when the Niners lose, I'm not gonna be calling you a clown. So we can get to it. I don't play those games. You didn't know me for almost 15, 20 years, Keith. Don't do that. Let's just keep it football. You move to Mariota, that's 4 hours from me. I can get to you quick. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing but a short drive. If that's what we want to do. Somebody said they can't hear me. Can y'all not hear me? I don't know. Elazar Leos. Can y'all not hear me or can y'all hear me? I don't know if my audio went out. Oh, I don't know. Danielle, what's good? I get it though. That's what happens usually. Let me speak on this. Hit the like button for me if you can. When someone's football team loses, people usually take it from football to something else, especially if you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you don't like them. So a lot of people dislike Cowboys fans. So instead of like, if they feel like the normal trash talk is not quite getting to you, like, yo, your team is trash, right? And you kind of just like, I'm with you. Team played trash. We ain't do well. And they like, they ain't quite get them, right? They ain't quite make them mad enough. They're like, yo, man, your quarterback trash. I need to replace him. And you like, yeah, I feel you on that. Then they just take it to the, well, you a clown too, man. Like, and they start talking to you crazy because they just want to get that reaction out of you. And I'm like, yo, I feel you. But everything ain't for a reaction. Like, because a lot of the times I would think that most people just want you to agree. You know what I'm saying? They just want you to agree. They want to prove to you that the Cowboys is trash. Right? Ain't that the main point? Ain't that the main point? That's what they want. Because this is a therapy session. Can we agree on that before I go forward? This is a Cowboys therapy session. That's what we're doing right now. We're going through self-therapy. We might as well be sitting in a circle. You know what I'm saying? Everybody voicing their feelings. Because right now, most of the nation is messed up mentally. So before we can talk about should we sign Derrick Henry, which is something I would want to do. Should we bring back Zeke too? We need to shore up the offensive line. We need to go get linebackers. Dan Quinn needs to study what Jim Schwartz does because he's 9-1 versus Kyle Shanahan. So whatever Jim Schwartz is doing, his defense is shut down Kyle Shanahan's tree. Jim Schwartz versus Kyle Shanahan's tree is amazing. That's why the Browns beat the 49ers this year. That's why the Browns have a lot of success versus the Bengals. Shanahan's tree. But we can't get to those solutions until we address the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room is, are the Cowboys trash right now? I'm not saying that our players aren't good. I'm not saying that our coaches can't be good. I'm not saying nothing like that. But right now, presently, the performance we put on last Sunday, my answer is simple. I can't make nobody answer. The Cowboys are presently trash right now. We don't need to sugarcoat it any other way. That's not me saying that Dak Prescott ain't a top 10 quarterback in the league. I don't care how bad he played last Sunday. He's still a top 10 quarterback in this league. Don't care. This isn't a debate or me trying to convince you. That's just how I feel. Micah Parsons is still one of the best defensive players in the NFL. Did he put his best tape out there last Sunday? No. CeeDee Lamb is still one of the best receivers in the NFL. He showed it. His resume is stamped. Even when half the league didn't believe in him being even the number one, CeeDee Lamb went out there and put in work. Bingo. Bingo. I'm going to give you a mod for that. Bingo. I was working my way to that. The Cowboys' talent is not trash. But shout out to, I think it's Tashemi Ali. Let's just call you T Ali, so I don't disrespect your name. My apologies. Our culture, the Cowboys culture, is trash. Our culture is trash. Lucas Herbert with the $2 super chat. Mike McCarthy will be gone next year. Mike McCarthy might be gone next year. His contract will run out. They won't even have to fire him. They'll just let him walk like they did with the previous coach. They didn't never necessarily fire Jason Garrett. His contract ran out. Mike McCarthy's contract has one more year. So you can say Jerry and them didn't want to fire him because they cheap. I don't know why they didn't, but they didn't. So I put some people on the thumbnail. We're going to walk through each one of them because I know we got playoff football to watch today, and it don't involve the Cowboys. But I wanted to talk to y'all before the playoff football so we can all just take a break, relax, and enjoy our playoff football because we not in it. Let's start. When we're talking culture, before we get to the family members and all the craziness, and if you got to go, I get it. If you want to rock with your boy, hit the like button. 209 people in here. I appreciate y'all jumping in. Let me read this super chat from Loves Beauty 41. I blame our front office and politics for this loss. Jerry and Steven are full of pride, which eventually leads to destruction. Absolutely great point. Absolutely great point. I am with you 100%. 100%. Let me read this super chat really quick before I go forward. And thank y'all for everybody that's in here liking, watching, subscribing. If you want to hit the sub button and drop a super chat, I appreciate all of y'all. PJ Perry with the 499 super chat. We need a true leader in the locker room, somebody like Aikman or Jimmy Johnson. I would love Aikman or Jimmy Johnson. They not walking through that door. I feel like Dak Prescott is an incredible leader. I do. But are you saying that we need better leadership? I can't fault you right now because our leaders, but I will say this, your leadership isn't defined on just the results of the season. Because if that's the case, then there's 31 teams that have bad leadership every year. That's not true. That's not true. There's teams that didn't make the playoffs that have excellent leaders. It just didn't get there. I feel like we do need a better motivator for game days. Because whatever's happening, we keep falling flat in the playoffs. We have too much talent. 9 All-Pros, 7 Pro Bowlers. Too much talent to just fall flat in the playoffs. And that starts up the top. The culture's broken because Jerry won't allow there to be a culture. Y'all hear that? Let me say that again. Jerry Jones won't allow there to be a culture in Dallas. Damn, my boy Keith logged out. He ain't like all that spicy talk, but that's just, he know me. I don't know why he acting like he don't know me. I ain't seen it. We just left. Jerry Jones won't allow a Bill Belichick to come in here. Right? And before we go to that, let's talk about this. How about we start admitting maybe Bill Belichick, Jim Harbaugh, Mike Vrabel, Pete Carroll, maybe they don't want to be Cowboys. There go my dog with the 199. So you ain't had to put a super chat. I was peeping. Thank you for that. I'm still here. All right, that's respect. Maybe they didn't want to coach here. Let's talk about that too. Because like I said, there's no culture. Jerry won't allow it to be a culture. Loves Beauty 41. Thanks, Rome. I rarely make comments. But we need solutions in order for us to have a better 2024. And I promise, Loves Beauty 41, we will get the solutions. This is one of the last times I'm going to speak on all this nonsense because I like to focus on being optimistic and being positive and trying to push forward. So we're going to talk about, players that we can bring in the draft. We're going to talk about possible free agents. We're going to talk about changing defensive schemes. We're going to do all of that stuff. You know me, I'm going to be here with the content. I took Friday off, but I'm back, right back like I never left. But today you can't like sweep stuff under the rug. That's unhealthy. You can't not address what's going on or we ain't going to make no changes. That's why I said, let's start with the culture. Jerry wants to be in full charge. And when I say Jerry, just make sure that you group in everybody. That's Jerry, that's Charlotte Jones, that's Stephen Jones, that's Jerry Jr., that's the entire Jones family clan, staff, record label, whatever you want to call them. That's all them together. They want to allow it to be a culture. Our culture is Jerry Jones or the Jones family. And if you don't get with it, it's hard to get, like, if you don't get with it, it's hard to get a job here or to play here. Like Amari Cooper, he didn't want to get with it. They got rid of him. Des Bryant just was on the Pivot podcast talking about he didn't want to get with it. They didn't want to pay him. So it's different playing in Dallas. It's different. My guy, Mr. Rome, will be here all off season too. I appreciate you, Brandon Fife. I know you always show love and support. I appreciate you. A lot of y'all always show love and support. I see y'all names on the regular. That's why I try to make sure I speak to y'all as y'all come in. Micah Parsons' dad, Herschel Walker energy. We are not trading Micah Parsons. I don't care what his brother talking about. Only way Micah's getting out of here is if he refuses to sign and we franchise tag him till it's too expensive. So it'd be another 4 years before Micah can get the market. He got to just refuse to sign and be disgruntled. Then maybe we'll trade him. He not happy with the front office neither, per his brother. But we'll get to that. So, like I said, none of them coaches wanted to coach here because Jerry won't allow it to be a culture. The culture is their family or whatever they want. So to enter Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy, it's not that Mike McCarthy does. Can we agree with this? Let me read these super chats too. Lucas Herbert with the $2 super chat. Can we stay healthy this coming season? I can't predict that, Lucas. I don't want to lie to you. I hope so, but every team gets injuries. Injuries are very unpredictable. We've lost Dak before. We've lost what was I gonna say? Tyron Smith to injury. Zach Martin's been hurt. D Law's been hurt. You can't predict them. You can't. So I don't want to lie to you. I don't know. I hope we stay as healthy as possible. It's football. Healthy as possible. I pray we get injuries, but no injuries that are season ending. That's the best I can say. That's the best I can say, because I don't want to lie to you. Keith Murphy, the unbeaten, with the $9.99 super chat. As much as I've laughed this week, Cowboys fans deserve much better. Marcus Spears said it perfect. When he left Dallas and went to be more, he saw Ravens owner once all year. Newsome and Hard set a tone. That's a fact. Our culture, that part's not changing, Keith. Thank you for the super chat. It's just not. You a 49ers fan. Y'all got a different culture. Y'all, I don't even know y'all owner's name. I remember DeBartolo, but I don't know if that's the same family anymore. But it's just different here. We got to you got to understand what you're dealing with, right? And then just fight through it. We got to realize we got owners that's involved. They active. Jerry, Steven, Charlotte, and them ain't going nowhere. It is what it is. Mike McCarthy understands that. That's why he still got his job. Jerry and them like, yo, you want us to stop doing what we doing? And Mike was like, nah, I can do it around y'all. Is that right? Oh, that's me moving the camera. I forgot the camera will move if I move my hands. My fault. Camera get excited. I can't even move no more. Anyway. camera start moving. As soon as I move my hands, I got to turn that feature off. That joint was like, what you want? What you called me? I used to get throw my hands up. I can't even throw my hands up no more till I get used to the hand gestures. Mike just agreed to keep doing what he's doing. So Jerry was like, cool. Jerry was like, cool. You can stay. We will never get a coach, right? We will never get a coach that is as abrasive or as stern as a Bill Belichick. We just won't. It's messed up, but we won't, because that's not what the Jones family wants. So you either got to make a decision. I got a couple other super chats. Let me read them real quick before I go forward. Lucas with the $2 super chat. We are under pressure all season, all or nothing. We under pressure every year. I don't think the pressure this year is going to be more. It's the same thing. The players have to understand what they're dealing with. They need to stop ignoring it. That's our problem. Great point, Lucas Herbert. We're under pressure. The players and the coaches, and Mike McCarthy saying the other day, we're not going to subject ourselves to worrying about what past teams have done for the Cowboys. That ain't our burden to carry. You can try to ignore it all you want to, Mike. It ain't going nowhere. When the playoffs get here again next year, we could go 17-0, and the pressure's going to be crazy. We got the Ravens next year. We got the Bengals, the Lions. Who else we got? Our schedule crazy. Steelers, Browns. We got some real teams next year. We can end up going 10-7. Y'all know that? Cowboys can end up going 10-7. But we could go 10-7 and be a better team than we ever was this year. Because of the road we got to trek. But none of that stuff matter once we get to the playoffs because people are going to expect us to fail. The pressure not going nowhere. 216 people in here. Appreciate y'all. Hit that like button if you can. So we need to acknowledge what we're going through. The culture is not going to change because Jerry won't let it. So now that we understand the culture won't change, at least what the ownership and leadership does is not changing. It's not. So understand that, digest it, get used to it, or find another team. Juan Cooper with the $5 super chat. My fault. We need to start booing fools out the stadium. Us fans been too nice to the players and coaches. I agree. We can boo them. I don't know if that'll change anything neither. Because they spoil. Well, no question. We should start booing them. No question. I agree with you. James Scott, $10 super chat. Appreciate you. Do you think the players that are in the future will turn down contracts from Dallas to go elsewhere and get paid and start a new trend because they don't believe in Dallas to get a Super Bowl? I think players do that now. It's the top players for Dallas. And y'all hit that like button for me. It's 226 people in here. Let's get it to 200 likes if we can. If we can. It's the top players that just can't get away from Dallas. We can't franchise tag everybody. But there's plenty of players that just be like, I'm out. But I also will say this. Dallas believes in a lot of players that they shouldn't be believing in. It's a lot of players that might have had a great season with us, and our ownership and people fall in love with them, and they shouldn't. They shouldn't. I ain't going to say no names. That ain't what I'm here to do today. We will. But there's some players that we probably should have moved on from over the years. I can say people that's not here no more. The Xavier Woods, the Antoine Woods, the Jalen Smiths. We waited a little too long to move on from them. Now, a person that dislikes our quarterback should say, we need to move on from him. I understand. I understand your plight, especially somebody that hates Dak Prescott. I get it. Lucas Herbert, $15 or $2 super chat. 50-2 next season. We're going to win the East. I ain't there yet. I am not there yet, Lucas. Thank you for that $2 super chat. I ain't there yet. I can't say that we going 15-2. That's a lot. I can't. I just can't. I can't. 15-2 is a lot. I would love it, but I ain't going there. Gallup, another player we probably should have moved on from. No disrespect. No disrespect. But like I said, Jerry won't create a culture. Mike can't change his culture because you can't be how many of y'all in here parents? How many of y'all are in here parents? And please hit that like button for me. Let's get it to 200 likes. How many of y'all are parents? Keith, Bruce, me. All right. See Kelly and Astro. That's dope, man. Salute to y'all kids. We about to get a little playoff tequila going because I'm going to enjoy my day. If I can get this joint open. Ray, I don't got no kids I know of. Hey, man, you need to start paying attention to that. That's a pretty serious thing. Don't be out here not knowing if you got kids or not. You know what I'm saying? Do you think Dallas grabbing a quarterback coach to fix Dak Prescott? I think everything's on the table. But J.J. Hart, before I get to that, who said Dak Prescott was broken? Oh, because he ain't do good in the playoffs? Dak Prescott is broken? I didn't leave that game outside of the first couple of series. I didn't leave that game thinking Dak was broken. I left that game thinking everybody didn't come to play as hard as they needed to. It wasn't just Dak. Go through that whole offense. Who else was giving you something? Jake Ferguson was giving you something. Was our offensive line moving people off the ball? What Tony Pollard give you? It's not just Dak. Dak didn't have a great day at all. I feel like Dak started to press. We need somebody to teach Dak to stop pressing when things don't go right. Because Dak just be like, I'm going to force it to you. Steve Smith made a great point this week. I don't know if you saw that clip. He saw CD pouting. He said, I'm going to get you the ball. I'm going to get it to CD. And he started forcing the ball, and things went left. He started forcing the ball, and things went left. You feel me? Lisa V, I like the motion camera. I appreciate you. I'm getting used to it, though. I got to get used to all the movements because it'd be like, what you want to do? And I'll be like, hey, man, relax. Relax, camera. I got to sit still. But I like it, though. Dan Quinn got to go. We're going to get to Dan Quinn. I know it's been 30 minutes. I'm going to make sure I get up out of here before the playoff games. Y'all cool with that? I'll make sure I get y'all up out of here before the playoff games. I promise. I promise. But I left that playoff game. Not looking at it like, oh, Dak Prescott's the reason we lost. Is that how y'all felt? "8 years, my boy has to start reading defenses better." I don't think this has nothing to do with him reading defenses bad, Danielle. He forced that ball to CD. He forced it. It ain't had nothing to do with reading the defense. He didn't read nothing. He just was like, I'm throwing it to CD. I don't care. CD look tight. We've been winning with me throwing the CD all this year. I'm forcing it. And the Packers was ready for it. Like, he going to start forcing it. And on that same play, Cooks was open because he started to force it. He started to press. And I will say this about Dak Prescott. As much as I rock with Dak, he said it's worse when he's pressing because he gets in his own head. Every time he throw wild interceptions like that over the middle is when he's trying to force it. And it's usually the CD. I've seen it in multiple games. When he gets in his head, I got to get this ball to this receiver no matter what. Pressing. He did it in the playoff game last year in San Francisco. Forcing a pass to CD Lamb. Now, that is not me saying anything bad about CD Lamb. That's me saying something bad about Dak Prescott. He got to stop forcing the ball to CD Lamb when he thinks that CD's mad at him or he thinks the game is on the line. I can't go nowhere else. Because Dak is at his best when he's spreading the ball around. Now, do that mean you go away from your playmakers the whole game? No. But if your playmakers are drawing enough attention to where you can get it to Ferguson, Cooks, someone else, take what like you were saying, read the entire defense. But when you start pressing, and that's the point. The Packers wanted them to press. Their strategy worked. I'm not taking it from them. So there's no culture because of Jerry. Mike ain't changing the culture, and Dan Quinn ain't changing the culture. They just ain't. So what are we going to do? JL, the $2 super chat. Dak has reached his ceiling, bro. Time for Lance. Hold on. $2 super chat. Thank you, JL. Thank you for the super chat. And a $2 super chat from Lucas Herbert. I believe in them boys. I believe in them too. Great segue. Before we get on to how do we start fixing things, I'm going to touch on two things before we get to fixing things. One, who in this chat believes that Trey Lance is the answer? I'm going to take a shot on that. You ODing. I shouldn't even do the Cowboy. I should turn this joint this way. Because no. But anyway. And no disrespect to Trey Lance. He going to have to show me in camp. Trey Lance is going to have to show me in camp that he is better. If Trey Lance can outduel Dak Prescott in camp, I will concede. I'll do a 4-hour special just to make it OD, saying I was wrong. He going to outplay Dak Prescott in camp. I'll shut up. He going to get busy and start taking off and running and throwing dots and dimes and outplaying in the preseason, just looking like a superstar. I'll shut up. So y'all going to get y'all chance. Trey Lance will be in our camp. Y'all going to get y'all chance. Y'all going to get y'all chance. We'll see. We'll see. And I know what y'all going to do, because last summer, before we get to that, Titan Omega Music, the $5 super chat. In my opinion, if the defense gets us 2 stops in the second half, the Cowboys could have got this game. You know, that's a lot of ifs. I'm with you, though. If the defense would have did a little bit more, just a little bit, I get it. If Dak didn't throw them interceptions, can't take him off the table. If him and CD were just a little bit on point, even though that one throw that CD and Dak missed early in the game on a 3rd down, CD got to flatten his route out, because Dak has to throw the ball far to the right, because if not, that's intercepted. That's intercepted. But CD knows that. It's very possible that the tension got to CD too. He had a couple drops where it's like, what's going on, CD? You know? Then you got another experienced receiver that's been in multiple playoff games, Michael Gallup, that came and showed up. There was no nerves because he'd been there before. Now you can say, well, Lamb been in the playoffs before, but it's different when you coming in as a first-team All-Pro and everybody's telling you, you might be the best receiver in the NFL. Right? So Lamb coming in different. He feeling different. And it just wasn't there. It just wasn't there. Well, just to put a cap on that Trey Lance thing really quickly. Trey Lance is developing. Maybe you can develop him, trade him or something, or maybe he becomes Cooper Rush Part 2. Maybe. But he got a long way to go. He ain't ready. He just not ready. He can't beat out Cooper Rush. Hey, y'all, you know we paying Cooper Rush like what? Anybody know Cooper Rush contract? Seriously. Does anybody know Cooper Rush contract? It's at least like $4 million, I think. We need a running back. We want Lucas Herbert. Oh, $2 super chat. We do. We 100% need a running back. And we're going to talk about that. I promise. We're going to talk about that. Swab with the $5 super chat. I'm actually okay with Dak. I think the bigger issue is lack of running game. I need a rusher that has the ability to carry the offense. I'm with you. $2.5 million. You think we wouldn't save that $2.5 million? Trey Lance is better than Cooper Rush. We would cut him. We would keep just Trey Lance. Why would we keep Cooper Rush? I know Trey Lance is a project, but we would save money. We already got to pay our quarterback $15 billion. Dak Prescott contract ain't cheap. So you want your backup when your main quarterback is that expensive, you want your backup to be almost free. So if Trey Lance was better than Cooper Rush, they would have cut him. What's wrong with y'all? Why would we still be keeping him? Start to think. We would have been got rid of Cooper Rush. Like, hey, man, look, Trey Lance a beast. And if Trey Lance was that good, then this offseason we'd be like, I mean, extend Dak wide. Let's just roll with Trey. Everybody needs to remember, if Trey Lance was so good, the 49ers would not have traded him to us. They wouldn't. He couldn't beat out Darnold or Purdy or Rush. He got work to do. Only thing Trey Lance got going for him right now is one thing. He young. Trey Lance like 23 or 24 or something stupid. He young. So he has a chance to develop. That's it. That's all he got. He probably going to be our practice squad quarterback this year. Big Fish K. I think he is our practice squad. Again, Big Fish K with the $20 super chat. Appreciate you. Throw the fire emojis in there for Big Fish K. Big Fish 5. I can't even read. I'm sorry. The only time I've ever agreed with Stephen A. Smith is when he said Jerry keeps lying to us. That's a fact. $5 super chat from Big Fish 5. Jerry Jones continues to lie to us. But Jerry Jones been lying to us. And who in here thought Jerry Jones was telling us the truth? How about that? Who in this stream thought Jerry Jones was telling us the truth? Exactly. Now, I'm going to say some cool points on our coordinators, and then we're going to move on to the family stuff. Then we're going to talk about solutions, if that's cool, because playoff football is coming in about an hour. All right? And thank y'all for rocking with me. We're almost at 300 people, 202 people in here. Y'all hit that like button for me. Appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy. Mike McCarthy has one thing going for him. When Kellen Moore left, half the fan base was like, oh no, Kellen Moore is going. Dak Prescott's going in the toilet. Because Kellen Moore's supposed to be a guru, right? He's supposed to be like the game-changing OC, right? Justin Herbert had one of his worst years. I don't see where the got hurt under Kellen Moore's tutelage. Now, I know injuries aren't his fault. I'm just saying. Mike McCarthy made Dak Prescott have his best season as a pro. Now, you can say, well, the 13-3 season, I get it. But he wasn't dealing like he's dealing now. 36 touchdowns, 2 rushing. Stop leaving off his rushing touchdowns. Dak had 38 touchdowns this year. You do it with Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts. Give Dak his 2 touchdowns. I don't care if it's 2. It's 2. He had 38 touchdowns this year. Led the league in touchdowns. 9 interceptions. Completion percentage was out of his world. Passer rating was out of his world. He had a great regular season before the playoff police come here. But the playoffs. See, there go one. And still failed in the playoffs. I understand that. That has nothing to do with my point, JB, Cowboys fan. I ain't saying the playoffs don't matter. I'm saying they don't matter when I'm making my point. If you're so angry about the Cowboys in the playoffs and you're so mad and you're like nothing else matters than the playoffs, why are you watching a stream after we got put out the playoffs and we don't play for 7 to 8 months? Let's just keep it real. You either care or you don't. If you in here watching, if you're watching this stream, you one of the most diehard Cowboy fans. Because if you really was checked out, you would not be here. I told myself I was checked out. I was in my group chat talking to Jay Tuck and my boy DMV earlier. I should be taking a break from content right now. They say, oh, bro, Twitter going crazy. Let's just take a break from content. My dumb ass went and started a live. Because I'm addicted to it. I ain't saying it's healthy. I'm saying that's me. I love the Cowboys, rightfully or wrongfully. I'm delusional. I'm the fan they talk about. except for the whole we win in the Super Bowl every year. I ain't saying that. But I'm delusional. I'm that fan. I'm the like, yo, you still want to talk Cowboys? After y'all just yes, that's me. Still want to talk Cowboys. I'm that dude. You been a fan since 1980? I ain't say you ain't been a fan a long time. I'm saying that you devoted because you wouldn't be here. There's a bunch of Cowboys fans that's just done. They'll be back in August. This isn't a who's been a fan longer contest. This is a are you locked in with me? You gotta be, because you would not be listening to me right now. You one of them fans. Hey, you are one of them fans that can't turn it off. When I shut up and stop talking, you're going to go watch Boss Cowboy. You're going to go watch Voch Lombardi. You're going to go watch Foots the King, Okoye Media, Law Nation, Skywalker Steel, Jay Tuck, DMV, my boy BJ Nix. You're going to go watch people. I know I left somebody out before somebody killed me. I know I left people out. Cowboys Nation is humongous. So if I missed you, because I'm trying to freestyle this joint, no notes. Don't be like, yo, Ron, why you ain't name everybody? I'm sorry. My point is, you tapped in like I'm tapped in. So I understand that you mad because they failed in the playoffs. I get it. But if you really, really want to turn it off, then go to the little X button, turn me off. Don't go watch nobody else's show. Just peep the standings next year. Follow along. Are the Cowboys going to make the playoffs? Once they say the Cowboys will make the playoffs, wait until that playoff game. Wait until that playoff game and then watch. Don't follow if Dak Prescott having a good year. Don't see what running backs we sign. Don't tap in when we go pick up a Derrick Henry or a Saquon Barkley or we draft a running back. Don't tap if we get a new cool receiver. Don't tap in when we get new linebackers. Just let it go because it's only about the playoffs. Don't get hyped if we get a new defensive coordinator. Don't even worry about that. Don't tap into OTAs. Don't look at training camp. Don't do none of that. Just leave it alone. Because you're just worried about the playoffs. Mark Holmes, wanted to go. My fault. Don't mess with none of that. Because you only worry about the playoffs. Or just admit that you like me and you going to complain. I ain't saying nothing about complaining. We going to complain. We going to complain. But you going to tap in. You going to be tapped in. You going to be doing mock drafts. When our mock drafts have nothing to do with who we going to draft. You one of them fans. You just like me. Yeah. Joe Gonzalez, what's good with you? It's all good. You can be late. Droku was good. A couple people slid in here. You one of them fans? It's cool. It's cool. Hold on. Because I got to pop the chat back. I got to close the channel accident again. It's cool. You going to be here with me, JB Cowboys fan, because you just like me. I'm a root for the team, but I won't believe in the team. Hey, look, like I said, you going to complain. King Reno, I know you in here. Highs and lows, been in the 10 toes since 91. See? JB's, he chest is down. It's 279 people in here. Let's just do a little math. Let's just say, let's be generous. Let's just say 50 of them is haters. That's 200 people that's just like, I can't help it. And I'm a small Cowboys YouTube channel. I'm not big as my brothers Law and Voch and Sky and all them. People that's on the round table. And that's fine. My point is, you're going to watch all of us. Not because I'm special, I'm different, above nobody. I'm saying it because you just can't get enough of the Cowboys content. And I agree with you 100%. I expect more, though. I expect more, too. But being obsessed with the Cowboys and them failing us every year are two different discussions. Trust me, I'd be mad. I asked myself this the other day. Why did I choose the Cowboys? I was born in Austin, Texas, but I could have chosen another team. Born in 83 in Austin, Texas. About to be 41 years old. I could have chose somebody else. But nah, man. We was rocking in the 90s. I was born in Austin. It was going down. But I look at my friends that are not good on that the roof are not good teams, but they're very peaceful, like my boy who's a Steelers fan. I was born in Indiana. Cowboys chose me. Hey, man, sometimes they come for you. My boy who's a Steelers fan, they ain't happy with their quarterback situations. They get mad at Mike Tomlin, but they also ride for Mike Tomlin, and they ain't going nowhere. They not having discussions, and their family members ain't tripping. Let's talk about that for 2 seconds. Micah Parsons' brother says that, I'm paraphrasing, you can go find it, Terrence Parsons, and this is no disrespect to Terrence Parsons, but he basically said in a nutshell, y'all going to be sad when Micah is gone. We're going to be sad when Micah's gone. Now you start feeling like, is that coming directly from Micah? Because family members talk to family members. And he's alluding that the front office is doing funny business. And y'all know that the Cowboys front office does funny business. And Micah's fed up probably. Right? See? Y'all being disrespectful. Bye, send the postcard. Don't do Micah like that. Because before that playoff game, y'all love Micah like I did. And I still love Micah. Bad playoff game. We expect more out of him too. As much as everybody let the press Dak Prescott, he didn't have his best playoff performance. I know everybody's mad about the podcast. But as mad as you are, Micah Parsons is overrated. See, y'all mad now. Now y'all, even Micah's not safe. Name 5 defensive players better than Micah Parsons. Name them. Name 5 defensive players better than Micah Parsons right now in the NFL. Name them. I'll wait. Because let's not get nuts. Let's not get nuts. Reddick is not better than Micah Parsons. The Eagles would throw Reddick. You got to be an Eagles fan. The Eagles would trade us Hassan Reddick right now for Micah Parsons. And they'll throw in Darius Slay and a D tackle. You could take Slay, Reddick, and Fletcher Cox. And a draft pick. Crazy. Both Bosa's. What did the Bosa brothers do this year? Hold on, because y'all not going to give people different credits. El Kabong. How are both? Max Crosby had an incredible year. I can maybe give you Max Crosby, but Max Crosby's a top 5 defender in the NFL. Both of the Bosa brothers did what this year? TJ Watt, that's fair. Myles Garrett, that's fair. Khalil Mack is not better than Micah Parsons. You are come on, y'all. Y'all just throwing names out there. We gonna be serious? I'll give you Myles Garrett. I'll give you TJ Watt. Hassan Reddick is not better than Micah Parsons. When? Since when? What has he done this year? What did Hassan Reddick do this year that made you say he better than Micah Parsons? Let's not be crazy. What did Nick Bosa do this year? This ain't the year before last. This is this year, since y'all want to judge people. Aaron Donald is solidified. We're not even going to talk about him. But Aaron Donald's not a top 5 defender in the NFL right now. He old now. You just throwing names out there with give me some reasoning. What did Nick Bosa do this year? Without you mentioning last year. I'll let you put Fred Warner in the top 5 defenders in the league. Yes. Fred Warner's an animal. James Bradbury. Okay. You trying to get blocked. The dude that put James Bradbury, put him on timeout. He ain't serious. Y'all put him on timeout for me. You go sit in the corner for saying idiotic stuff. Josh Sweat? Okay. The dude that said Josh Sweat, y'all time him out too. Because we having a serious conversation. And like I said, there's some haters in here and some Eagles fans that's just idiots. So go ahead and now you sit in the corner, deep space, and talk to yourself. Because we're going to be serious. Dexter Lawrence is one of the best defenders in the league. You think the Giants would trade us Dexter Lawrence for Micah Parsons? They would ship Dexter Lawrence to Dallas tonight. Because that's the question you got to ask. Would they trade that person straight up? Let's be serious. No, the Browns would not trade Myles Garrett for Micah Parsons. They'll just keep him. The 49ers, I'll give you this. They probably wouldn't trade for Micah Parsons for Nick Bosa. They probably wouldn't. So I'll give you that. Even though he ain't having an incredible year this year neither. So 49ers fans is not necessarily super excited about what Nick been doing. He ain't had no incredible year. It was okay. At best. I think the players are telling their family members to chill. Personally. But some of them players y'all name are crazy. Chris Jones, as great as Chris Jones is, the Chiefs would trade him for Micah Parsons tonight. Tonight, straight up. Like, all right, man, you take him. Sergeant Thomas, $5 super chat. What's good, frat? What's good with you, Q? Coming from the mighty 9th District. Shout out to the 9th District bros. Parsons did say if Quinn leave, he might take him with him. Yeah, but Quinn ain't no player. There ain't no franchise tagging Quinn. So if Quinn leaves, Mike can say whatever you want. Get you a mod, Q. But he not going nowhere. He just not. As much as Micah want to talk, he not going nowhere. 199 super chat for Remy V. Should Micah be the highest paid defensive player? Now, after this year, Micah might not want to get paid because when you come to the table for money, that's a great point. You want to be coming off your best year. Right now, the Jones family got the upper hand. Micah can't demand the highest money in the league right now. And maybe that's why Micah's frustrated. Because Micah's like, I ain't had one of my best years. I can't go get the top money in the league right now. Because he can't. He ain't never led the league. He was second team All-Pro this year. Now he's been an All-Pro since he's been in the league. But Nick Bosa, when he went to the table, he's like, I just led the league in sacks. Pay me my money. Micah got to finish at least top 2. And this is just contractual talk. They're not going to pay him. So Micah don't want to get paid right now. And he's probably mad. But Micah need to get more mad at who? Who should Micah get mad at? Lucas Hurt with the $2 super chat. Trayvon Diggs and Bland. They're great corners, but they're not in the top defenders in the NFL. No. We have one player on this team that can be considered a top defender in the NFL, and it's Micah Parsons. He can blame himself, and he can also blame that guy that everybody don't want back, Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn did not use Micah Parsons to the best of his ability this year. Dan Quinn did not make our defense play to the best of his ability this year. You can't be a top defensive coordinator and get blown out by every good team we play. Give up 30 points every time we play a good team. 49ers, Seahawks, Buffalo. We did hold Miami down. Green Bay. Every time we played a good team, defense got exposed. We playing linebackers. We playing safeties at linebacker. And I tried myself to lie myself like, that'll work. It didn't. We shouldn't have been doing it. Marquise Bell tried his best. It's not fair. Marquise Bell is a box safety. He ain't a linebacker. Jaron Kearse, incredible safety at one point. Right now, my dog is on the back half of his career. Definitely not a linebacker, though. What are we doing? Damone Clark just ain't what I wanted him to be. I'm sorry. I don't see it. We should have kept Evans. Because at least he's a linebacker by trade. He might not be the fastest, but at least he's a linebacker. He come downhill, mix it up. We shouldn't have never cut Jabril Cox. Because at least he's a linebacker, even though he's not the best linebacker. Should have never cut Harper. What was we thinking? And I ain't saying these are the best players, but our linebacker plan was trash. That's Dan Quinn. He's in charge of personnel. Why did Mozzie Smith lose 30, 40 pounds? We're going to talk about that too this offseason, because what was that about? Our 330-pound nose tackle, who's not the fastest off the ball, at least should be just big and heavy. Nah, lose weight. So now you slow and can't get off the ball, and you ain't heavy. That's Dan Quinn. Some of those weird old formations, no. So Micah need to blame him too. But we're going to move on from Micah. All I'll say is this. To Micah and his brother. Salute to his brother for speaking up for Micah. Micah's not going nowhere. They will franchise Micah into the ground because he don't play a position where the tag going to be that much. At the end of the day, Micah Parsons is listed as a linebacker. They will franchise Micah Parsons like 6 times. Like they'll franchise him into the earth. No, he's not going anywhere. He's just not. The Jones family going to make this difficult, but they're going to pay him. They're going to pay him. Right? They're going to pay him. Now let's talk about Dak Prescott and his brother before we get to CeeDee Lamb. Tad Prescott says that he wishes that he can get Dak out of Dallas if he could, but Dak loves Dallas. How do y'all feel about that? My playoff predictions, it's real simple, Remy. I'll say this because I know the playoffs start in about 40 minutes. I'm going to get y'all up out of here. My fault. I thought to myself, and I'll come back to Dak Prescott in 2 seconds. I thought to myself, what's the playoff scenario? What do y'all think the playoff scenario that will make everybody as mad as Cowboys Nation is? Because now I'm being petty. Y'all want petty Rome? Petty Rome here. And if you just jumped in and you're wondering, why is this webcam moving? My camera it's got new software. It'll follow me as I move around. I think it's pretty dope, but I'm getting used to it. Ravens and the Niners losing. True. The Chiefs winning the Super Bowl again would make everyone mad as me. So I'm a Chiefs fan now. I would love for the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl again. So the Bills and Josh Allen can come on home. You ain't get a chip. Everybody that's acting like Lamar Jackson got the most incredible playoffs record when he's 1-3. I would love for him to lose today so he can be 1-4 and they can act like that 1-4 is different than Dak's 2-5. I would love it. I am petty now because all the fan bases that laugh at us, I would love it. I would love for Josh Allen to lose to Patrick Mahomes so his playoff record started looking funny in the light. I would love for the Detroit Lions to get all the way to the Super Bowl and lose to the Chiefs. Yeah. I would love it. I would love for Brock Purdy to lose in the playoffs. Petty game. Oh, we super petty. I would love for the Chiefs to win another championship. All them other players to go home mad. I don't care if the Lions, I don't care. You being petty because Dak can't step it up. I don't care what you want to call it. I'm being petty. And I would love for you to defend those players that I just brought up when they go home. Because let me ask you a question, JB, the Cowboys fan. Y'all love Lamar Jackson, right? Lamar beast. If Lamar Jackson loses today and he's 1-4 in the playoffs and he's 2-time MVP with a loaded defense, what will be his excuse? Just wondering. He better not lose. And I'm sorry, but he going to get this work. He better not lose. He better not lose. Lucas Herbert, I hate the Chiefs. I hate everybody now. I hate everybody now. I'm worried about Mama Q. Oh, you can't answer my questions. You could call me petty, but you can't answer my questions? That's childish. See, that's the thing. JB, the Cowboys fan, is just like everybody else in this world. They can say stuff like Dak Prescott can't step up because I watch every other quarterback step up. But when the same quarterbacks I hear that step up don't, it's, well, I'm only talking about Dak. Why we got to talk about them? So you can use them as an example to put Dak Prescott down. But when I'm using them as an example to lift him up, let's not talk about them. That's corny, yo. That's corny. DMV, appreciate you. This joint was a pretty penny too. We was talking about in the group chat. Shout out to my boy DMV. Y'all know that's my brother. Group chat champion. That's my dog. DMV just told me, GMV and Tuck told me I need to take a break, and I went live because I'm a crazy person. Because I'm addicted to the Cowboys. Anna Castro, Rome, you crack me up. I love it. Appreciate you, Anna. You know what I'm saying? Look, I hope I can provide some type of calming, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, to this crazy week. All right, well, let's get back to but like I said, real quick, probably. Dak Prescott, 2-5 in the playoffs, horrible record. Been here since 2016. Lamar Jackson been here since 2018. If he loses today and he goes 1-4 in the playoffs, I'm sorry, Lamar. I'm sorry it had to be you. But I'm on him. And I'm on everybody that's been hating on Dak Prescott. Y'all better become Ravens fans. Because y'all going to hate the excuses I break out next week. The big receipts I'm breaking out next week. The Ravens losing would reinvigorate me. I would be right back like I never left. The Ravens better win. They better beat CJ Stroud win. I'm going to be a madman. I might go live again today. Yo, if the Ravens lose, oh my God. Oh, Rome never hate. Oh, I'm a hating. I hate on Lamar Jackson so hard. And I hate it had to be him. But somebody got to get this work. Y'all not going to just leave Dak Prescott on the side of the road and act like nobody else can't get this work. He'll be 1-5 in the playoffs. Oh, he going to get more work. I thought it was 1-4. He 1-4 right now. Oh, he better win. He better win. Oh, he better win. And they probably will. The Ravens is beast this year. Oh, but if they don't. Anyway, back to the Cowboys. Hey, y'all go subscribe to my dog DMV channel, man. Let's do that. Let's do that. That's my brother. Real talk. We be having therapy sessions in the group chat. Dak Prescott and Tad. Tad feels our pain. Tad hate Cowboys Nation, probably like me. I love y'all, but I hate y'all. It's a love-hate relationship. Because Cowboys Nation is brutal and unforgiving and double standard having, and only our players hold a certain standard, and every other player in the league can do what they want. Just like with that Lamar Jackson, Dak Prescott conversation. Lamar Jackson can go 1-5 or 1-4 in the playoffs, and no one's going to care. Dak Prescott can't, because the rules are different. And let's just talk about Dak, and it don't matter what the other players do. And I think that's stupid. Yes, Dak Prescott failed in the playoffs. People fail in the playoffs. They do. People fail in the playoffs. No excuses, but they do. We need to focus on how to get our team better. And we're going to talk about that in like 5 minutes. T2 Sug Show. What's good with the Qs? You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about that in 5 minutes. I want to touch on the CD stuff real quick. And then we're going to go forward. CD Lamb's mom, and shout out to, it's perfect that my boy DMV is in here because he dropped the video. Y'all go check that out because DMV broke it down perfectly. I'm going to paraphrase what you said, bro. DMV is a coach, excellent coach, breaks down film, can teach you a lot of things, teaches me stuff on the daily. When players, family members, parents of players, brothers, sisters of players don't see their family member doing well or getting a chance, right? It don't sit well with them. It don't. And I respect that. JB, I'm off that though. But you can still be mad at Dak in the comments. You can do your thing. Yeah, let JB gotta get some stuff off his chest. He's mad at Dak Prescott. It's cool. He be all right. 90% of Cowboys Nation is mad at Dak. So, go join in the fun. What was I saying about Dak? I done lost my train of thought. Damn it, JB. What was I saying? Somebody remind me. I was making a good point too. Oh, family members. Talking about DMV. I done lost my train of thought messing around with JB and his anger at Dak Prescott. When you don't see your family member doing well, like when you're a young player and like you don't get enough catches or you don't run the ball a lot or you have a bad game, you go to the coach like, yo, man, why my son ain't get 30 carries? Why my receiving son ain't get 20 targets? And you're like, come on, dog. If you won the game, it's like, yo, man, the game went right. If you lost the game, it's like, listen, man, the game ain't flow right. I'm sorry. He ain't get his carries. He ain't get his touches. You feel me? Then you turn your vitriol to other players. If you got a receiving son, well, if that quarterback knew how to get my son the ball. And then, like, when you're a family member and whenever you turn on First Take, CeeDee Lamb's mom, and shout out to Miss Ramirez, no disrespect to her, and all you see on First Take is Stephen A. Smith saying Dak Prescott is trash. Then you turn on Colin Cowherd, trash. You turn on Skip Bayless, Dak Prescott is trash. And then you turn on people on YouTube, trash. And when you see Dak Prescott miss a pass, or you see your son drop a pass, you're not going to blame your son. You're going to blame the quarterback. And then you're going to say something crazy because last week, since you live in Houston, you're going to say, bring my boy home. Because CJ Stroud can't have a mistake. CJ Stroud is perfect. And I love CJ Stroud. I think CJ Stroud is one of the best young quarterbacks in this league. Incredible. I don't have a bad word to say about him. But what I will say is this league is year to year. And quarterbacks come in this league hot all the time. And then they get figured out. And then it's up to you to keep moving. That's why when people hate on Dak Prescott being in this league for 8 years, now going on 9, I laugh because it ain't that easy. It ain't that easy. You got to reinvent yourself. You got to keep moving. Hey, who was the runner-up for MVP last year? Who was the most untouchable top 3 quarterback last year? Who was supposed to be unstoppable? Y'all remember his name? I do. Played in the Super Bowl last year. Jalen Quotes. I'm still in that too, King of Troll. I'm still in that. Jalen Quotes is hilarious. I'm still in that. So when you see me using it, I'm sorry. I'm still in that. Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts was, after leaving the Super Bowl last year, could do no wrong. How are you going to stop him? He can run. He can throw. He processes well. This, that, now, blah, 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 blah. Now I hear people talking about, was Jalen Hurts a fraud? Was that his one good year? Because his first year was trash, and his second year was just okay. And his third year was crazy, and his fourth year was just okay. I mean, was he? And then people start, like, for the first time in a long time, hearing people say, well, I mean, he had 38 touchdowns, but 15 of those was like from the 1-yard line. So, I mean, how good is he? And Cowboys fans have been saying that all year, but y'all ain't want to listen to us. Now, you're like, I mean, how good is he? How good is he? Why am I hating on Jalen Hurts? Well, one, he's an Eagle, so he's going to get this work. But two, last year was that year. This year was this year. Next year, he's either going to redeem himself or he's going to show us he's not that good. He's not that good. He's just okay. And then if he don't, get it together at that year, it's going to be like, well, how good is he? It's a week-to-week, year-to-year league. So I don't know how good he is. What I do know is this. It ain't easy to get to year 9. You got to be doing something right. You got to be doing something right. That's my point. Appreciate you, Juice. Appreciate you. I ain't calling no one-hit wonder. I'm saying he better do it again. He better go do it again. Because until he throw for 30 touchdowns and not just do tush pushes, I got my eye on him. Because, hey, y'all, look. It's a lot of Eagles fans taking pride in the Cowboys hurting right now, right? It's a lot of Eagles fans that think it's funny that the Cowboys is hurting right now. Y'all hate Dak Prescott, right? Not y'all for real, but a lot of y'all are disappointed in Dak Prescott right now, right? Right? Let me ask y'all a question. Dak Prescott ain't never lost 6 out of 7 games in his career. 6 out of 7 games. I don't care who was out there. Noah Brown, injuries, Tyron Smith out, Zeke, all. He ain't never lost that many games out of 7. You better start appreciating what you got. Because the quarterback y'all praised was not, I don't want no excuses. That knee really more hurt than I don't want to hear it. He just lost 6 out of 7 games. And what did your boy Jalen Hurts do in the playoffs? Folded up like a lawn chair, like origami. So it ain't just Dak. But I get it. You worried about your own problems. I get it. 6 out of 7 games is nuts. Y'all can hate Dak all y'all want. The most losses you get out of Dak in a row is 2. His worst year where he lost games was 4. That's the worst. Shoulder was hurt and everything like that. It was a bad loss season. But that's it. Should have been 7 out of 7. Yeah, Yeah, I'm with you. Because that Giants game was close. But anyway, we'll clown Jalen Hurts some more this offseason. Since the Eagles think it's fun to laugh at our misery, I got ammo in the chamber. I've been chilling. Because we got to worry about our own stuff, right? I've been chilling. I brought that stuff up to say this. I'll go back to CD Lamb. I understand your mom was mad. I get it. You want your baby to do well. You see CJ Stroud doing his thing. Bring him here. I get it. $5 super chat from Swab. I'm in Philly. Some people already want Hurts gone. The rumblings will be louder if his regression continues in the next season. That's a fact. And they'll get rid of him too because they impulsive. Thank you for that $5 super chat, Swab. I get it. I understand his mom. Salute to CD Lamb's mom. Salute to Tad Prescott. Salute to Terrence Parsons. I'm not mad at none of y'all. All of this is emotion because your family member did not do what you wanted them to do. We mad too. So let's all get together and be mad together. But ain't nobody going nowhere. CD Lamb is under contract. He ain't leaving. Micah Parsons is under contract. He ain't leaving. And Dak Prescott, as much as y'all pray, hope, and wish to your God or whoever you pray to, he going to be our starting quarterback next year, outside of injury. So now that we know who our players are going to be, we all in agreement? Can I get a yes in the chat? We all in agreement. CD Lamb, Micah Parsons, Dak Prescott going to be Cowboys next year. Is that cool? Are they going anywhere? I don't care how mad they get. I don't care if Miss Ramirez, shout out to Miss Ramirez, no disrespect, go and get a petition going. CD Lamb is going to be a Cowboy next year. I'm sorry, Miss Ramirez. Your son a Cowboy until further notice. Terrence Parsons, y'all going to miss Micah when he gone. Well, he ain't gone yet. Micah Parsons is going to be what next year? A Dallas Cowboy. And he going to play hard because he going to do what? He want to get paid. And he ain't have his best year this year. CeeDee Lamb's going to play what? Really hard because he don't want to take a step back and allow the Jones family to say, well, you wasn't all pro, but this year you kind of fell off. And guess what, Miss Ramirez? As much as you don't like Dak Prescott, you might want to get back on his good side because he has the power to ruin your son's money. Because even if he has a bad year, if Dak Prescott don't make sure your son getting the ball, nobody gonna pay him. Not the Cowboys or the next team he play for. He'll get paid, but he won't get that top money. So I don't know why you're so mad at the guy that has the keys to the money. Might want him to play good. Just me. Might want Dak Prescott to do well so my son can get paid, i.e. so I can get paid. Because even if he gets traded somewhere, if he's playing bad, the next thing gonna be like, we want you, but we're not paying you top money. CeeDee Lamb hit his mom this morning. Yo, shut up. No disrespect. But you messing up the bread. CeeDee Lamb can hate Dak, but he ain't gonna tell him. CeeDee Lamb can go to his house and say, Mom, Dak Prescott is garbage. But don't say nothing. I need him to throw me the ball. Because if Dak was petty like me, CeeDee Lamb coming out next year with 3 targets in 15 games, like don't talk to me. But anyway, because I get petty. I just showed y'all that. Okay. Are we okay now? Are we good with the family members? We good with the fact that the culture not changing, right? I know the game starting in 27 minutes. I get it. 323 people watching. Let's get to 300 likes. I get it. We understand that family members get mad because they want the best for their family member. Cowboys fans get mad because they want the best for their team. We all mad together. DMV, shut up, Ma. Hey, man. I can't tell my mom to shut up, but I might. Hey, Ma, chill out, man. Come on, Ma. Look, I'm 40. I got to be respectful when I'm talking to my moms. You know what I mean? Now let's talk positivity. Can we end the last like 10 minutes with positivity? Can we do that? We in agreement? Oh, my fault. The camera about to start doing this thing. I saw it start blinking. Camera be like, was it good? Let's be positive for a minute. We good with that? Hold on. Hold on. King Kazin, don't waste your time. Who a troll with a wrench? Do I need to take the wrenches away? Who a troll with a wrench? Y'all know I like the A. Who is a troll with a wrench? I don't like when people get crazy. I don't like power hungry people. What I miss? Why they calling you a troll? I know it's easy. I can take all the wrenches away. I don't like nobody. I don't mind. I just don't want nobody talking nonsense. Loves Beauty 41. I just got my wrench today. All right, I'm just saying, y'all got to point out when y'all see weird behavior. y'all ever see weird behavior, y'all just email me at cowboysfantalk@gmail. Cowboysfantalk@gmail, no underscores. If you ever see something crazy, y'all just email me, give me the name. I'll go remove it. I don't mind people trying to come at me crazy unless it's something racist. You know what I'm saying? I don't like racist stuff. I don't like people calling me a clown for no reason. If it's like somebody I know, like my dog Keith, he know me personally, don't call me a clown because I know you. I call you. But like if it's like an indiscreet person, they call me a clown. I don't care because I don't know him. All right, let's talk positive for 10 seconds. If that's cool with y'all. Yeah, if you ever see something crazy, I don't mind. I try my best to respond to Gmails. Just send me an email at cowboysfantalk at Gmail. I try my best to get back to you, but you know what I'm saying, just out of respect for the show, I don't like to time people out or stuff like that. Because I understand that Cowboys is trash, all that stuff. I don't care about that. Earlier, I just didn't like when people was like, I was asking a serious question and they just want to be goofy. I'm not doing that. Jason Renfro, what's good with you? I'm not Hello, loves is wild, but you ain't talking to me. You're talking to the ladies, hopefully. Don't call me love. $5 super chat from T-Dub71. Hey, man, I'm not the one that said Bradbury nor Josh Sweat. So what you time me out for? I ain't time out nothing. T-Dub, I'm not in control. People with wrenches can time you out. But y'all don't time out T-Dub. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Earlier, they was tripping, so they got timed out. But my fault if you got timed out. I apologize. To fix this team, I'm going to give y'all my brief synopsis. It's real simple. First and foremost, go get linebackers. Excuse me. I want 2 fixes for these positions. Are y'all paying attention? Y'all can get a notepad out if y'all want. Y'all can hold me to this. 2 fixes for these positions. My boy DMV is still in here. Did DMV leave? Because I know DMV going to hold me to this in the group chat. You know what I'm saying? DMV going to hold me to this. All right. We need to fix the run defense. I want another D tackle. I need Mozzie Smith insurance. Now, I don't think we're going to draft another D tackle unless it's late in the draft. Go get me another veteran D tackle. Shouldn't be that expensive because trash cans full of dirt ain't that expensive. Go get me a veteran D tackle. We're going to keep Mozzie Smith has become a project. I hate it, but it's true. First round project is nuts. Let's see how he looks in training camp. Maybe he'll prove me wrong, but right now he's a project. Go get me another trash can full of dirt. Cut Neville Gallimore. You got to go. You ain't bringing me nothing. Neville Gallimore, probably Chauncey Golston. Gone. Goodbye. Don't care. You ain't helping. I need D tackles. We going to get the linebackers. That's next. Go get me another D tackle. I don't see him drafting one because we got 5 draft picks, maybe 6. So D tackle ain't getting one of them. We gave one last year. So go get me another veteran D tackle. I don't care. Just someone that has experience playing D tackle in this league. Mozzie is the young D tackle. Let him develop. Osa had a pretty decent year. I'm not mad at Osa. Resign Hankins. It ain't gonna take but so much. Resign Hankins. Go get Hankins. Keep him here. Just keep him here. He ain't the problem. Resign Hankins. Cut Gilmore. We ain't cutting Gilmore. That's stupid. No. And I think he's a free agent. So we got to re-sign Gilmore. Linebacker. I don't know if we're bringing back LVE. I can't. That's the Jones family is super duper loyal. So he might be back. But I am not. Damone Clark can get cut for all out. Am I wrong? Damone Clark can get cut. That sounds crazy, right? But I'm not playing no more games. Nate Davis was good. I want a veteran linebacker. Linebackers ain't even that expensive. So when the linebacker shuffle starts and people become free agents, go get me a veteran linebacker. I want to draft a linebacker. You can keep Damone Clark for depth. You don't got to cut him, but he's depth. He's not playing next year. He got to have the most excellent camp. So, no. Right now, we have no starting linebackers. That's how we need to look at it. I want a veteran that knows how to play the position, and I want a young gun. Go get me a linebacker. So next year, when the season starts, our 2 starting linebackers should be a veteran that can ball, a drafted linebacker, and another signed linebacker like a Rashad Evans that's in the wings. We got to rebuild our entire linebacking group. Overshown. But I want a young linebacker still. I do. Because I'm not depending on Overshown's ACL to be perfect. No. Go sign a veteran linebacker. And if Overshown is balling so crazy, cut him before camp starts. Or once camp starts. Because, you know what I'm saying? Cut him. T-Dub71 with the $20 super chat, just because I appreciate the response to the situation. Hey, man, thank you for the super chat, T-Dub. And I'm sorry about the disrespect earlier. I'm sorry about it. Thank you. And I look, I ain't saying we perfect. If someone times you out wrongfully, I apologize. I'm not above an apology. Sorry. See. Now, look, y'all want to know the type of people I'm timing out? The last hurrah, right? Diggs ACL is cooked or gonna be trash. Now, y'all see if y'all know me well. Should he be timed out? Let's see if y'all know me well. Someone that just said Diggs is cooked because his ACL. You think I would want to time him out? Then go on and do what you think I want to do, because that's what I'm with. I hate people talk. You talking about my man's career that's on the line? You disrespect him because he got injured? He gonna be cooked? You cooked. Corny. That's right, King Reno. Cornball. That's whack. Like he tore his ACL on purpose. Can my man at least get a chance to play before you disrespect him? He cooked. Anyway. Veteran D tackle. Right? Veteran linebacker, rookie linebacker. How do you fix Dak Prescott? Fire Dak. Larry Mack, shut up. How do you fix Dak Prescott? And y'all throw some fire emojis in there for my man that dropped the 20, because that was dope. Can't fire Mozzie. He's 1 year into a rookie deal, and he's a first rounder. You're going to deal with Mozzie. He might not start, but you're going to deal with Mozzie. How do you fix Dak Prescott? Dak Prescott had a all-pro year, was in the MVP running, but had a bad playoff game. When your quarterback is having not his best moments, and you need to settle everybody down. King of Troll, we're on the same page. You want to calm the game, because everybody in the stadium knows you got to pass, including the defense. What do? You get a running game. I see all of y'all saying it. I'm not saying it as if I just presented it. I'm saying it because y'all on my page. Hey, DMV gonna drop a running back prospect soon. My dog. And shout out to my boy Jay Tuck. He gonna be doing the same. Jay Tuck, DMV. That's my draft boys. They be putting me up on game. And just like I said with the other positions, I want a veteran running back, and I want a young running back. Because remember, Tony Pollard's gone. We're not re-signing Tony. Good luck, Tony. I don't see it. So I want a veteran running back and a young running back. And y'all already see y'all already saying the name. Who I want, baby. Who I want? I want a solidified running room. Just in case the veteran turned his ankle or the young boy turned his ankle. Go get me Derrick Henry, because there's already stories out there saying that Derrick Henry want to come to Dallas. Go get Derrick Henry. Go get him. Go get me Derrick Henry and draft somebody. Yeah. I want a definitive running game. I'm not playing. We just did a year where the running game was, Y'all want me to know why? Want me to tell y'all why a running game is important? King Henry me, please, and a rook. You see DMV? You with me? Y'all want me to tell you why a running game is important? Name me a dominant quarterback in this league that don't got a good running game. Besides Dak Prescott. Name me a dominant quarterback that played this year that didn't have a good running game or a good running back. I'll wait. Patrick Mahomes got Isaiah Pacheco. Don't play with me, King Control. We on the same page usually. Let's not play. Isaiah Pacheco be balling. You see Isaiah Pacheco run like he just stole something from somebody. That's false. Jalen Hurts got Swift, and Swift can play. Saquon Barkley, I would take him, but I know you're not saying Daniel Jones is a good quarterback. That's not part of this question, so I'm pretty sure you're talking about somebody else. Give me the quarterback that don't got a definitive running game. I'm waiting. JB, the Cowboys fan, you just like a resilient Cowboys Dak hater. He was a young quarterback then. Crazy. He went 13-3. He won playoff games when Zeke was here. He didn't. He didn't. What do you want from him? I'm sorry, his rookie year, he didn't go to the Super Bowl. Name me another rookie that won the Super Bowl. Stop being crazy. Lamar Jackson would be the one. They don't got a definitive good running game. But if the exception to the rule is the rule, then my point is made. I don't know Lamar. I don't know the Ravens running game. I know they got a good running game overall, but it's because of Lamar. But that's it. Just Lamar. It's solid, but I don't know the player. He got a running back like conglomerate, but I don't know no definitive player. Daniel Jones is not a good quarterback. Stop. What is wrong with y'all? Stop. Stop. Gus Edwards is decent. I'm not gonna disrespect him. J.K. Dobbins, okay. I ain't saying they tops in the league, but it's a legit running game. I'll say that. But whoever keeps writing Daniel Jones, that's how you get timed out, because you're just saying nonsense. Like, come on. But I'll name them. Josh Allen, James Cook, Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey. In the playoffs. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs offense, their biggest problem is they got what the Cowboys got. They don't got a great running game, so they're probably going home. Last week, we got cooked because we had to pay attention to the play action because Aaron Jones scored 3 times. Packers got Aaron Jones. Name him. I don't know who Houston's running game is. I'll give you that. I don't know who Houston's running back is. I know they got a young boy. Who's the young boy that was the running back for Houston last year? So that's a great point. I will give you that. Because I don't know. I forgot. Their running back was good last year. I don't know who Houston's running back is, DMV. Excellent point. But CJ Stroud also didn't throw for 30 touchdowns this year. So as good as he was, he still had a rookie stat line. CJ Stroud's stat line is cute when you're a rookie. You don't throw 30 touchdowns in your sophomore year, people going to say you regressed. Tell me I'm lying. And I forgot they had a good running back last year. Singletary, that's his name? Pierce. I think it's Pierce. Damian Pierce. Yeah. Pierce can ball. Pierce is a good running back. I think that's the young boy, Pierce. But I'm getting away from my point. My point is this. You need a good running game. And if you want to solidify what's around Dak Prescott, because, hey, man, how long y'all been rocking with CFT? Have I ever said that Dak Prescott was the best quarterback in the NFL? They bottom fourth in the league, DMV. Respect. I ain't never said Dak Prescott was the best running back, or the best quarterback in NFL. I ain't never implied it, hyped it, none of that. I've always said that Dak Prescott is one of the better quarterbacks in NFL. But if all of these good quarterbacks I named, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Brock Purdy, that everybody put respect on this year, Lamar Jackson, if all of them got good running games, why wouldn't we need one? Do you think me saying that Dak Prescott needs a running game is me making an excuse for him? Please tell me. So I can clear that up. Because sometimes people think that me saying that somebody needs something is an excuse. No. Dak Prescott was an all-pro this year. Threw for 36 touchdowns, ran for 2. Had 38 touchdowns. Had a phenomenal year. But to send him into the playoffs where he might be too hyped, he said I was overhyped. CeeDee Lamb overhyped. The offense ain't clicking, and we have no second counter punch, is malpractice. You want me to tell you why? And I'm about to make somebody mad with this, but I don't care. Y'all see how the camera moved? That joint crazy, right? Hey, look. We're going to get into this territory. John Elway. Legend. Hall of Famer. When did he win his Super Bowls? When? Not at the end. At the end, true, D.A. Lee. Why you ain't a mod, D.A. Lee? Did I trip out? You've been here way too long. When Terrell Davis showed up. He won AFC championships, but he didn't get the job done. You just told me it's about getting the job done. Now you making excuses for other people. Again, double standard JB. Change your name to JB to double standard. Not the Cowboys fan, the double standard. Yeah, you about to go watch that. I'm about to jump off too. Have a good one, Droku. My point is this. Elway is amazing. Hall of Famer. You could say Dak Prescott ain't never get close to him. That's fine. But even they wouldn't even got Elway. Another weapon. Something that he had an off-speed pitch. Go get Dak Prescott his TD. That means draft his TD and sign Henry. We're going to talk about this. We got a number of months to talk about it. I'm going to let y'all be. Appreciate y'all rocking with me for 2 hours. I was supposed to go for an hour, but we here now. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I hope. Oh, yeah, they hate Dak. The Dak hate is real. DMV is in there. It's ingrained. I hope that it was cool for us to talk, get all that stuff off our chests so we can move forward. Next time y'all see me, next time y'all see CFT, I'm talking positive. I'm not saying I won't touch on any negativity. I'm not going to ignore stuff. But all I'm saying is this. Let's talk about how to fix this team. Because like I said earlier in this stream, I'm not about to stop being a Cowboys fan. I'm not about to stop checking for news. I'm not about to stop like watching streams because I'm just like y'all. So if I'm going to do it every day, let's come up with solutions. Let's stop focusing on the negativity. Respect to all of those players and their family members and all the craziness going on in the Cowboys Nation. But I'm tired of focusing on that. We're going to enjoy this playoff football, right? I'm going to be petty and hope certain teams win because I don't care. And then tomorrow and Monday, we on the solutions, man. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. It's your boy, CFT. I'll holla. Oh, who I got today? Who played today? I see somebody say who I got. Hold on. I'm tripping. I got Houston and Green Bay because I'm petty. Holla.